Hey guys, what's up? So we're live again. This time it's gonna be for the Valley versus Burn X Flash, and I know you guys, most of you guys, have been waiting for the Valley to show up again. Is the Valley gonna come back from their loss on the group stage? Will they be able to show up in the final stage and beat some of the guys on the upper brackets? Or is Burn Flash gonna surprise us with a comeback? Cause Burn Flash has yet to win. If we're gonna base their performance on the group stage, the Valley definitely has the better stats. The Valley did way better as compared to the Burn X Flash. So what do you guys think? Will Burn X Flash with Hessa wake up and do better, or is it gonna be the Valley who's gonna dominate this game? Hessa, I think, was only played on the game 3 of Burn Flash. If I remember correctly, Hessa did not play on game 1 and 2 of Burn X Flash. What's up, guys? How are you doing? Yo, Elgin, why late? Yeah, we're kind of a bit late. Welcome back, Indian Pride, Eld Singh. Yeah. Hi, Idol. League of what? League of Legend. It's hard to say your name, bro. TV has, yeah, this is definitely their last chance to live up to their hype. Come on, the Valley. Their last chance of at least kind of winning. Savage, go dog. Go dog. How do you pronounce doge? Dog, dodge. Let's go. I thought you're not gonna live. I tried to message you on IG. Oh, really? We're live now though. We kind of had some issues, technical issues on going live. That's why we were a bit late. Can you do Indian intro thingy? How do I do the Indian intro thingy? Happy New Year, Leah Edits. It's happy birthday, Elgin. Hello, Elgin. What's up? Which team are you supporting, my guy? Well, I would also love to see the Valley win because there's so much hype on the Valley, and it's gonna be disappointing if they lose this early on the M tournament. So hopefully they live up to the hype. Memes, what's up, memes? MOBA Zane, Homecoming. Which they support. I miss you from Acid Quill. I miss you too, Acid Quill. Yo, Daddy Elgin. Akira Garcia. Michael Ida, what's up? Which they support. Like I said, we would love to see the Valley come back because they have so much hype on their name and their team. So, it will be good to see them living up to the hype. It's way too early for them to be knocked out. Your English is very good. Renny Voy, thank you, man. Moba Gandhi, Iraqi Pride. Elgin, cat early birthday greet lang. Birthday ko na pala sa 26. Francis Agpao Reyes, happy birthday. Mabuhay ka hanggang gusto mo. MOBA Zane is overrated, said by Freaky Ali. Yeah, cause go research paper to write, but I'm not missing this. Got research paper to write. Both are pride of India. What the? MOBA Pain is a good name. MOBA rated. It looks like we have a lot of not so much good opinions about the Valley and MOBA Zane. MOBA Zane specifically. What's up, Elgin looking handsome? Reckless, what's up? Back. Antoinette May Consolacion. What's up, Antoinette May Consolacion? How are you guys doing? Ooh, Angela Pasqua, Renny Voy. So we're gonna listen to the draft pick right now, okay? We're gonna shut up for now so that we can listen to the caster's thoughts about the draft pick of these two teams. We're gonna answer all of your questions later after this game. Let's enjoy the comeback of the Valley or Burn.
That's a good point. I mean, that could be the biggest giveaway because they do have that first pick in the second phase, and now that Matilda is already gone, oh, they also get rid of Franco. Huh. rather interesting. I thought they would hold it a little bit longer because Eve, again, real world manipulation, only two abilities in the game really have that effect of taking her out of it, and both need suppression.
Yeah, both have suppression here. So I'm wondering what that leaves open for roam options for Burn X Flash. I mean, we've seen a lot of Cho, but there's always that kind of up and the up, like, are the Way of the Dragon placements, are you putting yourself in a bad position? Are you able to utilize it? Now, I think they do have great follow-up already, but still the big question is, are you allowed to get this Harith active quickly? Because in the gold lane, right, I mean, we've seen it shut down as well, to the point where all you're doing is, you've got your Zaman Force, you move back and forth, but really you don't have the damage that you need. I mean, that is also the benefit of having the Mystery Shop emblem, but still, if you're kind of staved off from farming up early on, you're going to struggle there. So already questions here. We'll see the next two picks to lock in this team composition for Burn X Flash. But Lolita, I got to say, man, I like the Lolita pick, but let's be honest, group stages wasn't so pretty for the Valley when they locked in the Lolita.
It depends on where you're coming from. I mean, he did well during M3, so it's like, he can't do that bad here at M4.
He did kind of rough in the group stage.
And
I'm American. I'm going to call it how I see it. It was a little bit rough.
Timing.
I think I would have liked to show more here, honestly. But it seems like, I mean, you have some of those picks, you have that capabilities, but that is not going to happen. We do have the Lolita. That's what's on the map. And, I mean, hopefully it is a comfort. We know it's a comfort pick for Shark. He just needs to use it to its full capabilities.
Honestly, I feel like they could have unlocked Shark here, right? Because you already have Fredrin. He can look for the engages. He can also peel as well. I would have liked to see something along the lines of Kufra. And honestly, a Mincetar didn't seem that out of the ordinary. But hey, again, out-of-pocket picks. We're seeing the Atlas and as well as Grok. Really smart drafting coming up from Coach Zico here. Putting Hoon in the back position, and now he has to forcibly take control over the lane by himself if Super Strike has to go elsewhere in this Melissa.
Well, I like both. I mean, I gotta say, I do like both drafts here. Again, I think for the Valley, it's really just overlapping those ultimates properly, because that's the struggle we're talking about from the group stages, where it was a similar lineup, but when you were mistiming or actually not overlapping your ultimates in the right way, especially the Noon on Blast, the way you're using that, that's where it kind of falters, right? So, meanwhile, Burn X Flash, like we said, they're very aggressive, and a lot of that aggression is actually calculated, and it works out well for them. So, hopefully, the Valley, with what they have, they're able to kind of withstand that fire from Burn X Flash.
I mean, how long can they actually hold that fire through? I don't know. I'm leaning more towards more traditional Southeast Asian style of gameplay. And Burn X Flash, to me, I feel like they've got a really good draft. Something that Fried Chicken needs to cut the backline as soon as possible. Because if he doesn't, this game is going to swap real quick.
Well, already, as we see we take a look at the emblems and everything else, right? It is going to be Chima, by the way, running this jungle emblem on the Ling. So he's going to be he wants to match the Fredrin jungle, right? You want to contest those objectives, get that quick jungle farm going here, and just kind of work around that. Also, I feel like there's been a debate, right? What works best on this side lane Grok, the XP lane Grok? Is it the weapon mastery? Is it the high-end dry? Well, this time, I'm Your A-Team is going to run with the weapon mastery, but already the fight for this orange.
Let's see whether you can get out of here. I think for now, wait, hold on.
Hold on, Quide has to use the flicker.
Wow.
Is getting slowed down, the chase from Chima. This could be bad for Quide, able to get a little bit of shield, forces the dash, able to get that getaway though, and still delay Chima, so almost a plus there.
Now that actually worked out really well.
Okay, nothing happened. Yo, Earl Cows, thank you for the donation, man. Thank you for the support. Earl Cows, how are you doing? 25 bucks donation. Thank you, man.
Thing in the world, it's all about that level 4. However, Fried Chicken is going to need some help, and Hoon is here to make that difference.
And I do like it. Hoon wants to come in to ATM there. ATM forced to use a flicker. That is a utility gone. If you look at the minimap, though, Chima is making his way downtown right now, trying to see if he can make a play happen, but it doesn't seem like there's going to be too much. Still 20 seconds on the clock until the turtle comes.
Yeah, so both these teams, I mean, early battle spells going down here, nothing too much though. Just kind of holding off for now because they both want to just wait for that first big objective to come up here. Now, biggest thing is, I'm Your ATM's not going to have that flicker available, so you're not going to be able to expect that crazy wild charge from him. But still, when you're fighting in that objective, this is the best place for Grok, right? You have walls everywhere around you. And you can see them, they're even positioning this turtle so they have that advantage. And they're gonna force the Valley to respond to this and work for it.
Yeah, it does seem like Shark's gonna keep D7 at bay right now, but Chima still holds the presence. Mobazane takes the turtle. A nice play. White Chicken though, caught in the midst of I'm Your ATM, trying to get away. Caught in that real manipulation, but he does get away, and D7 goes down. It's a 1-for-0 trade, and the turtle goes to the side of the Valley.
That's what we want to see from the Valley, and especially from White Chicken. He is supposed to be the difference maker in this early to mid game to set the Valley up for success. Basic, he's stuck here with Hessa.
Oh, Hessa gets stunned, tries to use Bomb Force, able to get the dash, but still the pressure from the Valley right now is felt across the land of Dawn.
I like this too. I mean, just with that early objective take, you taking a look at the items here. I mean, nothing too crazy, right? But still, this early on, this minor gold advantage will scale really well for the Valley. Now, the biggest thing is for Burn X Flash. We've seen this before with Atlas. Do they get those Fatal Links off? Now, you're working against 2 Purifies here, right? Which we've seen even teams take 3, again, or maybe even 4 in terms of hero usage. But going against that, that's all you have to solve. Avoid that Atlas and kind of spin away. The biggest thing about carry, though, is if an Atlas goes towards you and you kind of use that Purify, you dash away, you shred tanks so quickly, and that can be really bad news here for Burn X Flash. They've got to play around that. Chima also has to be careful here as well. But already trades early on in the jungle, Mobazane not letting go at all.
I love that right now. And this is the aggression that we wanted to see. And I think Hoon picking up this Lilia instead of the Yve or something of that nature, it gave them that mid-wave clear, and it gave them the ability to rotate around quickly.
Yeah, not only just rotating around quickly, the fact that White Chicken has bought so much time and now is a level ahead of I'm Your ATM. Look at Mobazane. He's already a level up on Chima, who has the Demon Slayer. Again, you shouldn't expect that to happen, but yes, they were able to get that first turtle, but it shouldn't make that much of a difference. So I think the Valley most likely can start putting resources down onto the bottom side of the map to make sure that Basic get his farm and get his items fast.
Take a look at D7, just waiting patiently.
So worried that D7 was about to come in there, but now with the turtle up, Mobazane is going to start on it. D7, C-Cat, and Hessa trying to make a play in. D7 does have that ultimate with the Fatal Links.
Oh, Shark!
Oh, and there's the Numenon Blast! Super Shark coming down, but the Tempest of Blades locks on. This is a bloodbath. Shark very low. Hessa able to find him. Shark falls. Turtle has gone to the side of the Valley, though. Mobazane trying to run away from Hessa. Hessa and ATM pick him up. Mobazane falls to 2-for-1 trade, and the Turtle goes to the Valley.
I'm a little confused there. I mean, I don't know if you saw Basic, but it looked like he could have helped out there towards the mid lane, but decided to run up towards the top side. But still, everything that just happened there, it was a great set with the Numenon Blast from Super Shark. And if he can continue to do that, that is going to be the best case scenario for them. So Basic going to be forced back here. And still, across the board, the Valley holding on to that little bit of gold lead. They're continuing to build it on here. They have some of their first items locked in too. I think that one of the big things is you have to allow Basic to get farm up on this carry. He's only got that corrosion sight here. Of course, Mobazane running with a cursed helmet. He's going to be trying to just continue to clear through the jungle as fast as possible. And that's the thing, Hessa already having that first item on this Harith, he's got that mystery shop. If he continues to farm up here, he will be pretty much a big threat towards the Valley, but the concealed play coming out.
Concealed play. Shark does get the stun on at D7. Hessa drops the Zaman's force. Mobazane will get stunned up here. Fatal Links does locks on, brings Mobazane onto the tower. C-Cat with the real manipulation, but Mobazane is still standing. Rest of the Valley decides to back off, so a bit of a misplay there. Not able to succeed, but no one goes down just yet. Basic and Hoon still want to try to force the objective here. Maybe being a bit too aggressive, but they want to make this tower fall. C-Cat just can't get through the Bulwark shield. Finally, the invasion stops and the Valley backs off.
So much value coming in from Burn X Flash. Like, while this dive was happening on towards the Valley, happening on the top side of the map, we look at the bottom side, they're able to actually return the gold in back into their favor. And now with an objective down, it's starting to get a little tough. D7, he's already had a 92 team participation, ranked second in M4 so far. He's about to make it almost 100%.
White Chicken dives in with the bravest warrior, bravest fighter. Wait a second, Super Shark with the flicker. Zane finds the turtle. Chima, I'm Your ATM, forced to try to run away, but the Valley doesn't want to stop the chase. No, wait. Yes, they do, and I think they're going to try to take a tower for themselves.
Well, they got a clean sweep on the turtles. Objective, that's the name of the game here for the Valley, and they're doing exactly that. They should be able to get another turret here too. Bottom side, But even Hoon there, just trying to find an angle if he can. Top side though.
Look at Chicken. Hessa had a little bit of an advantage over Basic, but he can't mess with that Lapu Lapu right now. But still, the game isn't too far apart. It could definitely go any way.
Yeah, and I think right now Burn has a little bit more flexibility when it comes to how they want to play across the map, because the Valley, they want to stick together. They want to make sure that Burn, if they fight, we have the counter engage ready and we can start peeling. But Burn, with the mobility that they have with Hessa, and more importantly, what Ling gives access to with I'm Your ATM opening up the map and getting that information, the side lanes are always under a lot of threat.
Again, this is the thing, right? I mean, one kind of growth that you've seen from Mobazane is this utility tank type jungle play style, right? I mean, it's something that he learned his time pretty much internationally, and he's doing it well. And these small objective wins obviously build you this little bit of a gold lead that you have, and it transitions for your game, and everybody kind of profits off of that. So that's what we're seeing from the Valley so far. Burn X Flash, all they need to stop that in their tracks, though, is a great set from D7, and like you saw from the earlier statistic, this is the man to do it, right? And they've got great follow-up, too. Hessa, though, Hessa getting to the point, again, he's still working on that third item. He's got the Feather of Heaven here. Also, the other thing that I'm wondering is C-Cat on this Eve, already having the Ice Queen wand, able to pump out a lot of slows and damage alone. What happens when, let's say, a Genius wand is locked in, and then you're reducing all that magic damage, and it's so front-loaded, you can't get out of that death box here for the Valley. Those are big things for Burn X Flash, as now we look to the next objective, the Lord.
Exactly, and again, Burn X Flash, their composition is that flexible, even team fights, with the synergies of heroes that they have. We're looking at D7 and C-Cat to make all that difference there with I'm Your ATM if he has the opportunity to see Basic locked against the wall or even remotely close to it. He could get an incredible knockup that could change the game. And that's the playmaking capabilities that all these heroes provide compared to the Valley, who have a very standard style of gameplay, want to peel back, come at us, we're going to defend from every single attack you have. We don't necessarily have to be aggressive unless you're fried chicken.
Most definitely. I think the major problem I'm seeing from the Valley, though, if we want to pick things apart, they haven't turned this gold lead into any major tower objectives. In all technicality, it's not a lot, but they're still losing right now in the ground, in overall material. So they need to, if they're going to get these kills, if they're going to find something, they have to turn it into more.
Well, I think a big part of that, again, is what Gideon just mentioned. You know, you really have to, it's almost, you rely on the new on blast setup if you can. Other than that, you're just trying to bait out ultimates from Burn X Flash, whereas Burn X Flash has, what, 3 options? Wild Charge, the real world manipulation, the fatal links. There's so many options here for them. So even with the lead that the Valley has, they have to be very careful how they go in.
Chicken coming in, speaking of going in, but he gets knocked out. The Wild Charge takes out Quiet Chicken, but Hessa picks up the kill. Now, by the Lord, Mobazane is trying to chip away at a D7, getting brought very, very low. Basic finds it, first kill for him. Chima with those, with the Tempest of Blades, locks on to Basic, but Zane still takes the Lord. It's a 2-for-1 trade, but the Lord goes to the side of the Valley. Is that a fair trade, though? Hold on, still trying to go. Hessa wants more. They know they lost the Lord, but they want to take some objectives, so they take another tower away from the Valley.
It's looking really good, honestly. And Burn, they understand their options. They really know that.
Yo, Earl Cows, welcome to the Peanut Butter Group, our second member. Welcome, man. Daniel and Earl Cows, our members for the Peanut Butter Group.
Fully commit to a fight, and Burn fully understand this. So I don't know what Coach Zico did, but he has prepared his team extremely well.
Yeah, and taking a look at the items too. Hold on, they're still going here.
D7, but the problem is they keep on focusing D7. It's just too tanky. They have to find a way to find Chima here or someone in that back line like Hessa.
Well, they're still hunting, right? They've got to deal with this Lord here on the bottom side. Not sure if the Valley wants to do anything. Look at the push, though. Top side from Chima. So able to just make a play regardless of that Lord take from the Valley. They're going to be focusing here finally on the tier 1, though.
Chima takes a lot of damage from Basic, but just not enough. Finally, they take a tower, the Valley, trying to hold up against this, and this just shows that, you know, a 1,000 gold lead doesn't mean anything when you're in this mid-game right now.
Yeah, and more importantly, so I think the Valley understand that they want to get Basic in a position where he can just hard carry the game, because the rest of their team members, other than Hoon at this point, don't scale as hard. And Mobazane, he is just a stun bot. It's like, yes, come at me, use as many abilities as possible, because the real carry is got me my back.
Yeah, you really have to rely here on basic once again. And earlier, actually hold that thought. Conceal
Chima
play.
does use the Tempest of Blades to get away though, so no big action just yet.
Okay, going back to the items here, right? I mean, so this is what it feels like to be in this chair, but still, the glowing wand, I'm telling you, man, the glowing wand is going to be a problem. He's already got 2 wands. I don't know if he's going to go for the 3rd, but still, the fact that CCAT has this, you have the death box, he's also running Impure Rage, right? So this works out so well for him. He can whittle down the members of the Valley, and they can work around that. So the Valley, though, you saw them. Mobazane, stun bot, if you will. He has the Radiant Armor, too. So he's going to be that front line. You also have Fried Chicken and Super Shark. All he needs to do is land those Newman on blast. And Lord advantage-wise, I mean, look at the Valley. The Gold Urn, it's not there for them to turret HP, though. They're still working around it, trying to get space around the map for them.
Yeah, I mean, they have more material now at the very least, but now the items are coming in. Hessa getting his Holy Glaive. That in and of itself is nasty, and you have to be extremely careful because if you're looking at the Valley, you're thinking about itemization. Yes, I want to be able to protect myself, but then you have the Glowing Wand, the Genius Wand reducing my magic resist even more. This mid lane, I don't think this is going to break out into the fight until we see Basic starting to walk up with the rest of the team. But for now, the Valley needs to show as if they want to aggress, as if they want to take the initiative.
Most definitely, and with the Lord down to about 75% health, Zane will start that initiative. Chima trying to make his way up, but I'm your
Yo, shout out to Earl Cows again. Thank you for the donation, man. Thank you for the support. Who will get this, Lord? Denny, what's up?
as well, holding down the mid bush. This is a standoff. This will end big. This Lord could end up being one of the deciding factors in this game, but here comes Conceal play. D7 trying to come around the back, looking for something, but Fried Chicken does find Hessa. D7 locks on with the Fatal Links, but he still goes down. 2 members down for Burn X Flash. The Valley take the Lord and 2 members along with them.
Nicely done. The turnaround is already looking so good. D7 couldn't find anything despite catching only 1.
And did you see that? Exactly what we said about the Atlas. The downside there is you get there, Basic just dashes away, shreds you down, and you have no option, right? Again, even Super Shark being able to peel on this Lolita is working out great for them. Maybe he just learned from the group stages, comes in with that refined play style, and it's working out great. Hoon, like you said, he's just kind of whittling down Burn X Flash, right? That's all he has to do on this Lilia, and if he can bait out ultimates, even better.
And he's really safe in doing so, because no one can quote-unquote catch him unless you use a big spell to lock him down. The Black Shoe's such a powerful tool for Hoon. He can basically do whatever he wants and feel like he's unstoppable, because no one's going to punish him.
Most definitely. Now the Lord is crashing. Let's see if they can punish. Burn, but look at Chicken into the backside. This could be bad for CCAT, taking a lot of damage. Away, Chicken finds it. Does not go down, but D7 also connects. D7 brought very, very low. Fried Chicken pops the immortality. Gonna come back up onto the field as Hessa, Chima, and ATM try to defend this push. 2 inhibitors down. 1 more to go as Chima tries to clear away this minion so that the Valley just can't do it, but they don't want to stop just yet. D7 working his way out. Valley staying aggressive. Zane moves on to ATM. ATM does go down. Hessa pops to the Zaman's force, trying to lock on to Hoon. Just cannot find him because the Bulwark Shield is blocking it all. Chima will be next. The Valley now moving on to the base. D7 tries to get the stun, but he's getting shredded by Basic. And now it's nothing but Hessa gets stunned, and the Valley will take game 1.
Beautifully done. GG, well played. Going over to the Valley as they...
So first win by the Valley. The first win goes to the Valley. The Valley only needs 1 more win to move up to the upper stages. So hopefully the Valley keeps on going, man. Yo, Earl, thank you for the donation, Earl. Denny, what's up? Giga Chad, Dane. Whew. I know a lot of you guys are rooting for the Valley, right? Mobasing did it. Yep, Mobasing did. Dino de la Mente, what's up? Idol Elgin, shout out from Jero Abrigo. What's up, Jero Abrigo? So we're gonna be waiting for the second game. Will Burn X Flash be able to answer back? Remember though, Burn X Flash has yet to win any game. They have 0 win rate right now. So hopefully, before they go home, they get 1 win. Alvin, Ken, Warty, what's up? Or maybe they will keep on going, but who knows? Yeah, definitely. Mobile Zane was securing all of those objectives. Red 3 gods. Elgin, what do you watch anime? What's anime, man? I don't know what's anime. Chicken did great. Yeah, Lolita from Earl Cows also said Lolita was doing good. Yeah, Mobile Zane securing the objectives no matter what. There were some close calls on the Lord out there, but he did secure. But to be honest, though, the Valley was definitely the Valley had the upper hand on that whole match. I think there were very few instances wherein Burn X Flash anime is hentai. So anime is this thing you call the hentai. Well, I don't know what's hentai. I don't know what's hentai, man. Bastos yan, Kuya Elgin. Really? Hentai is bad? Man. Bastos yan, Kuya Moba Elgin. It's a piece of art. Hentai is a piece of art. For some reason, I don't know if it happens to the other streamers, but for some reason, here on our chats, hentai keeps on popping up. Although I don't know what it is, but for some reason, is it only happening on our chat box, chat room? Kuya Elgin ba? Elgin so cute. Oh, we have new guys. I saw some guys asking again. Yes, we do have a different voice a bit as compared to our voice video. So here's a sample of the voice video. Hey guys, what's up? So we have a new update on Advanced Server, and it's patch 1.69.69.69. First on our list is Mobile Zane getting the retry. I mean, getting the objectives. That's basically how it goes. Elgin, please help me in my homework. As long as it's not math, man. As long as it's not math, I can help you with your homework. Please change the topic. Yeah, said by Arodi. Sweetheart, gaming music, Dodo, Joe Everyman, Hot Dog, Alice, your daily hitman. Nice name. Emerald, Elgin, who's gonna be the next M5? Predict. Who's gonna be the next M5? It's actually hard to. You mean M5 skin? Voice on Indian accent. Ignorance is a blessing, Elgin. Yeah, I don't know what's hentai, and hopefully we will never know. Kuya Elgin, shout out to John Kenneth Ramones. Yes, talk about something else. I really like, Shami Idris, what's up? So we will talk about something else. Mara's legs. No, I mean Hera. Ooh, what's up, Hera? Did Hera become a member, or was that Earl Cows just changing his name? So welcome to the Peanut Butter Group, Hera. What's up? Hello, I'm underwater. Again, Kishan is underwater again. Mobile Zane. So what will happen to the second game? Shout out to Funcho Rigden. Elgin on his way to receive his weirdest live chat award. For some reason, our chat box, our chat room, goes to the weirdest places, goes to the weirdest topics. Hi Elgin, malapit ka lang sa amin. Yo, Pio, Quirimit, where do you live? We live in Novaliches, Quezon City, Bagbag sa Uyo. Franco Street. That's 6. I'm new member, thank you. Oh, snap. Hera, are you a new member? Were you not Earl Cows? Oh, snap. Hera is a new member. I thought it was Earl Cows as well. So we got 3 members of the Peanut Butter Group right now. It's Daniel, the first one, Earl Cows, the second one, and Hera, which is a good name, 3rd member. What's up, Peanut Butter Gang? Shout out, love from India, from Jojo D. Ooh, Legacy of D. Elgin, tell me if you're annoyed with me. I must stop commenting. Nah, it's fine, Angelo. QC lang din kami, kuya. You're from QC as well. Nope, I'm new and I'm a girl. Oh, Hera is a girl. Boys, Hera is a girl. Bro, change topic. Thoughts on Hadit. Who is Hadit? Harit? Harit? I thought Harit was kind of doing a good job on suppressing carry. But I guess it was not enough. Foot reveal? You're asking Hera for a foot What? What's with the foot? Forget about it. What was it? Easy? Sorry, I didn't see your comment. Wafu, Elgin, the coolest guy in the neighborhood. What's up, Wafu? What's your champion guess on M4, bro? Like I said, we actually published our prediction on the M4. And so far, it's looking a bit close because we did say that it's going to be Blacklist, Onyx Indonesia, RRQ Indonesia, and Echo, who's going to be on the top 1, 2, 3, 4. And so far, it looks like that's because the top teams right now are those fours that we just mentioned. But we never know. Anything can happen, man. Who knows? Maybe Valley will come back on top. Would you guys like to see that? Acid Quill, may tanong pala ako, Elgin. Is Tank Jawhead still viable? Definitely. Tank Jawhead, I think, is still viable, man. I actually used Tank Jawhead a lot. Any thoughts on the next match? For the next match, you mean Malvinas Gaming Peru versus Occupied Thrones MENA? Well, like, again, same with the Burn X Flash. Occupied Thrones MENA has yet to win any game. So hopefully they perform better on the last match. Malvinas Gaming did win some games during the group stage, if I remember correctly. So if we're gonna base it on stats, Malvinas Gaming has a better Malvinas Gaming has a better record as compared to the Occupied Thrones MENA. I'm gonna... Oh, the other guys are saying... Oh, do I have Falcon? On the 1, 2, 3, 4? It's... Pero 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Falcon, Echo, Onyx, RRQ, Indonesia. What's your thoughts on RRQ Hoshi? I was really hoping for RRQ Hoshi to do better because that's their debut match. But we have to remember they were going against the Blacklist. The Blacklist who were the previous champion on the M3 and as compared to RRQ Brazil, who just had the debut match on the M4, I think that's asking too much for them. They were already doing good as a team who just had their debut on the M4. They're already performing way better than most of the guys had expected. Elgin say Yamete Kudasai. Yamete Kudasai? Who will win M4? I think Blacklist has a big chance of winning the M4. Echo as well. Onyx Indonesia. But, like I said, buts. There's a lot of buts. We would like to see a team coming from the lower brackets actually coming out as the champion. That will be more interesting, right? It will be more interesting if a team coming from the lower brackets actually take the finals. So who knows? Maybe it's gonna be the Valley or a different team from the lower brackets. Oh snap! Are you guys? What's happening? What's happening? Yo, stop! Chill, guys. What's? I'm checking the comments. Daddy Elgin breed me. What? Elgin foot reveal. What? Abs. So let's go back to the match. 2 minutes. 2 minutes before the next match. Alodia is love. Where's Alodia? Can you moan? What? Shout out to JB Mexica. Namio02. Shout out. This chat needs holy water. Amen. Have you collabed with Alodia? Nah, Alodia is like the big boss. Isn't Alodia the co-owner of not only Blacklist but also Tier 1, a gaming company that has a lot of talents? I think Alodia is in a different level than us, man. Alodia is the co-owner of Tier 1, and Tier 1 has a lot of talents, including the Blacklist. They even have Kong TV in Tier 1. Elgin say Kilama. Elgin has abs without the S. Yeah, we have abs without the S. Iglesia ni What? Iglesia ni Elgin. God dang it, this is... Elgin say, Sapong Randy. What's Sapong Randy? Love you, Elgin. Sapong Randy. What's Sapong Randy? Harriet, what's up? Mike Hawk from Seloka. Shout out to Mike Hawk from Seloka. Again, guys, once the draft pick starts, we're gonna shut up so that you guys can hear the thoughts of the casters about the draft pick that these pro teams are picking. Elgin say Namay Matu. Ligma. Elgin, walang glasses reveal. I can't see crap without my glasses though. Patulang with research. Elgin, can you say Kazang? What's Kazang? Again, guys, once the I can see crap. Once the draft pick starts, we're gonna shut up so that you guys can better listen to the shoutcasters. GG Elgin, Funso Rigdan, what's up? Yo, Maron Gundayo, thank you for the 25 pesos, bro. Elgin with glasses reveal. Tumelo Taladi, what's up? We need priests in chats. Yeah, man, you guys scared Hera away. Okay, voice down, guys. Once the draft pick starts, we're gonna shut up. Try to make a Sigma face. How do you make a Sigma face? Salamat malam. Can you say come first and I'll come next? We walk straight on that one. Shout out to Jero Abrigo. Lunox is underrated, Hamza. So here we go. We're going to the draft pick. And why Elgin can't breathe without his glasses? I know it's so hard to see. You can see without glasses. I have to put it really close though. Oh, here we go. Draft pick. I'm gonna shut up for now, guys.
Want to do. I don't mind if Mobazane is playing the Akais as well as the Fredrins, because again, as soon as the ultimate is down from the Akai, then you can look for those bigger punishes. So now the real question for Burn X Flash, can you have information deniers? Natalia comes up into mind as well. Kadita, having the threat of existing is way more important than actually having to execute a play.
Very true. Something big and bursty, something deadly. And that is definitely something that I think the Valley would have a little trouble playing into. But we have seen some bans come onto the board. The Valley not changing too much up, banning out the Kaja, banning out the Fanny. We also see the Wan and the Glue from the side of the Falcon. So nothing too targeted just yet.
I'm feeling the Valley wants to pick the E first. Right? The Kaja's there. I'm wondering what... Okay, never mind. They want to ban it, right? Because I was going to say, if they don't, then they're looking to prioritize the carry. So now the ball's in Burn X Flash's court. Do you want to actually leave the carry open here? They took out the 1-1 already. They could ban it out. But if they don't, there's a high chance that it does go in the hands of the Valley.
That is very, very true. I think, for Burn X Flash, they could purposefully just let the carry through, only to have a potential counter pick later on. But even then, it's still rather risky for the later stages of the game. So personally, for me, I would just get rid of the carry, take that option away, so that people like D7 can actually start playing the game with harder tanks that like to initiate.
Oh, but they decide to ban out the Joy instead. So yes, high pick possibility with the carry here. There she goes. I know that voice anywhere.
I feel like a lot of people at this point know that voice. They're just like, yeah, that's carry locked in. So again, I feel like Gideon, what is off the top of your head, what's a great way to counter into this carry? Now you know that it's going to be shredding things down, and if it comes online, it's really hard to deal with.
Personally, for me, I'm thinking about people who can push the waves and really threaten her. Valentina is already a good choice. The Lapu Lapu, rather interesting. I would have preferred to see what the support pick was going to be. I feel like Burn X Flash is putting a lot of emphasis on seeing what the enemy is going to do first before locking in their support. But at the end of the day, when you're thinking about the mid lane matchup, yes, Valentina is going to be great, but then you have people like Farsa, for an example, even the Melissa as well. The Lilia is always so value in terms of just hard pushing waves and forcing the Valentina backwards. So then you force it into a 2v2. Then you have to force it to 3v3 if you need 5 Fight Chicken to come on in for these neutral objectives. So how many resources do they have to pack in towards the mid lane for the side of the Valley?
I mean, that's a big question here. In a couple seconds, we're going to see this. I'm wondering, too, if they do Benedetta into the Lapu Lapu pick. There's the Lolita, picked up again after a massive game. And like you guys mentioned, Farsa was a great choice, too. So, I mean, Farsa alone is already, the damage is obviously there with the Feathered Airstrike. But it is something that you will have to work against because you have Valentina across from you. So now you've got that potential of 2 Feathered Airstrikes going off. But maybe that's also something that they want. They want to either force you to take, is it the Feathered Airstrike? Do you take the Noon on Blast? You know, now you're playing with these options in the midst of the game where what works best for the situation. So that's another kind of process that has to be made here from Burn X Flash that could, again, make you trip over all that process.
There goes the Hayabusa. Before I talk about that, even more to dig into that Farsa a bit, I mean, the Lapu Lapu is like, back in the day, the sworn counter almost to dive in onto that. So not only do you have this possible steal from Valentina, you also have someone that heavily counters you now. D7 picking up this Hayabusa. We've seen good things from Hayabusa, but if Mobazane decides to once again go a bulkier jungle, he's gonna have to do a lot of work around to get to his targets.
I feel like he's gonna play a Kai this game, and it's gonna be so boring. Like, come on, Mobazane, go further. You know, you can work with your team. Give me a Granger to pair up with this Farsa, and you and Hoon are gonna be shooting people down from halfway across the map.
It's dangerous though.
You gotta live on the edge, man. It is the American dream here. You gotta push yourself to the limits to know what greatness truly is.
I feel like people are just, like, when you see a Kai, it's one of those junglers where it's that meme, you know, where the meme is they poking it with a stick and saying, do something, basically. He does. He heavy spins, right? That's something. So, Franco's going to be banned out here. Roaming options kind of dwindling a little bit, but there's still a lot available for Burn X Flash to at least complement what they have here. Now, even with a Hayabusa being locked into the jungle, it's something that you always have to be conscious of. I mean, typically we see Hayabusa Ling matchups, but I'm not betting on Mobazane to play the Ling, right? He probably will default to maybe something more utility-based, like you said. Aside from the Akai, we've seen Barrett's come up a lot. That's also why the Martis was banned here, because that is another kind of utility, very hard to catch jungle with the way that his kit works. So I'm wondering, does Burn X Flash use another ban to target the jungle here? It's going to be the Fredrin, so pretty much is.
Yeah, no, I think it's great that they're banning at these particular jungles. The Fredrin, of course, because again, Hayabusa is like, oh, I'm going to try and one-shot you. Oh, I'm taunted and I'm going to get one shot. Not the most fun in the world. Same thing goes for Martis, especially if you can land the Shura's Wrath. As soon as you get stunned, you're in a lot of trouble. And Super Shark on the Lolita is rather frustrating with his charge, so might as well minimize the problems as much as you can. But if we're talking about bans for the Valley against Burn X Flash, what they're missing right now, support options. They got rid of the Franco.
Your team is picking.
Wow, okay. They got rid of the Lunox. They got rid of the Lunox. I haven't seen Lunox in like, what, how many seasons already? 2, 3? But then again, I'm from Malaysia, so I see it randomly.
I've heard that Hessa has picked up the Lunox going golden, like in past, not here. But I've heard it is like a hot pick for him, right?
It's kind of the same.
Yeah. I mean, she's popped up, I feel like, a couple times here, but even more so, regardless, it's something that you don't expect to be banned, because even if it's picked up, you still have a way to work around it, aside from, you know, the burst that she brings. But meanwhile, the next pick for Burn X Flash is the Grok here. And we've seen this work, and it hasn't. But take a look at that heated quote, by the way, from Mobazane.
I'm looking at you, Trex. You got to do it in exactly the way me and Niso are looking at each other. We know exactly how you want you to say it.
Cambodia, forget about it.
Yes! Yes! Okay, alright. That makes me happy. But now we see the Barat already locked in as well as the Esmeralda.
She's back.
They heard you talking.
My blood is boiling. My blood is boiling. I need the high pressure blood pills. I can feel it rising up to my head right now. Is this the old meta? What are they looking to do? They have the Grok to cancel out the feathered airstrike, and now you have Esmeralda to take what shield?
I don't know. It does make sense on why they banned the Lunox, right? Like, to not bring this tankiness. I'm not saying it had any right mind forward, but there it is.
So you're saying
I don't know.
You're saying they're not right in their mind.
I mean, who is?
Hey man, I mean, to be fair, even
America.
if we're thinking about Lunox being the casual counter to the Esmeralda, there's still lane bullies as well. I mean, there's the Dyroth, there's so many things that could be done, but it's going to be the final pick coming in for Burn X Flash. They go for the Claude. I like that very much. And honestly, the Valley probably foresaw that. They're not expecting the Irithel. They want something that goes in and out. And the only marksman that fits that build is Natan as well as the Claude.
You know, so just looking at what Burn X Flash has, it's a very flashy kind of go in, go out composition here. And I feel like that kind of chaotic playstyle, exactly what they're known for. And if it's going to be too much, if it's too much fire to handle, if it's too hot to handle here for the Valley, this could be potentially the 3-game series that we're actually looking for here on the desk. And still, the Valley with having that Esmeralda too, really interested to see if she still fits here in at least M4 in this current meta.
Look, I'm just tired of the Valley saying, all right, Basic, you're gonna create a really big backpack. We're all gonna help you to lift it and eventually jump in it towards the end of the game. But it's time. It's gonna be game number 2 here at the lower brackets of M4. The Valley up against Burn X Flash. Game number 2.
Well, this is going to be a crucial game here for both these teams. And I know we're going to see it just kind of unfold, right? Starting in the jungle here. Again, Mobazane opting for this Barrett's pick, going to do pretty much the same game plan he had from previously. So if it's anyone to stop him, D7 actually playing this roam Grok here could work out really well for them to try his best to find picks early on, to find possibly even Mobazane and contest these objectives, because you don't want to give them that clean sweep they had in the previous match.
Well, absolutely not. And, you know, that's when you see Fried Chicken actually taking full advantage of the situation. Yo, Lapu Lapu, you're not going to beat me until level 4. I have to put you as far down into the dirt as possible and let my team take the little wanders and let my team spread their influence through the mid lane.
I think something else that is going to be very important for the Valley is how Hoon rotates in these early stages on that Farza. Can they make some plays happen here? Can they stop Burn X Flash having this Hayabusa be aggressive? Because I think if the Valley can get to the mid or even the late game with at least the stalemate, they can definitely win out in this.
Well, I mean, Shima's level 4 here. Mobazane is as well. First turtle, though, still a little bit away. So poking back and forth, I mean, at this point, you just have both teams kind of waiting, right? Waiting for that objective. Now, still, I would say that given the team lineup for the Valley, the way they're going to fight around objectives is very strong, but still, it's going to be up to Burn X Flash to really kind of get in and get out. And if that just means Chima, you know, quad shadowing in there, getting the retribution off, and if that's the safe thing, it could be best case scenario.
Bonus welcome, tries to lock on, but Chima able to stop it. This could be bad for Mobazane, taking a lot of damage, gets stunned up, and ATM finds the kill for D7. Now, Fried Chicken and Shark trying to battle around this. They decide to back off, but first blood does go to the side of Burn.
Wait, what happened there? I thought that Daytona's welcome was gonna eat Chima, but then it didn't. Did he quad shadow out of the way, or did he
went into
him? He went into him. That is smart. That is smart. Lost in the chaos.
Nope, that's what they're known for, right? I mean, Burn X Flash does it really well, and as we were saying, we were kind of painting that picture. That chaos can be overwhelming here, right? The fire can be pretty hot, and just taking a look at the items, things kind of establishing here, almost 3 minutes in the game, they're still going to be able to play. It's a very minuscule gold lead for Burn X Flash, but still, big things that are going to come up here too is exactly this different dynamic with the Grok here, where you're going to be building more of that tank, you know, pretty much that tank roam Grok, not the damage that we're used to seeing.
Come in,
I mean,
able to back off.
Yeah, they're gonna back off. I mean, they need to take their time. They don't want to get locked.
D7 gets the knock up onto Hoon, and in comes ATM locking on to Super Shark. For the airstrike does come down, misses most of them, lands one, does a little bit of damage, but nobody goes down.
Beautiful defense. I mean, Hoon gets out of there with 5 wings, having to use that flicker, and now, I mean, for in the minds of Burn X Flash, they already punished Mobazane. He has to restack himself up to become a nice big dinosaur boy. But Chima, he is making sure he is trying to put pressure on that map. And the only profit that they got were 2 flickers, one from their playmaker, Super Shark, and as well as Hoon. So they're keeping in mind and telling you, I'm your ATM, get ready to jump on Hoon.
Again, I mean, you can find Hoon, you can try your best here for Burn X Flash, but still, you have that mobility kind of advantage. This is very finicky for them, especially with Chima on this Hayabusa. You've got Hessa going in with the BMI, Blazing Duet gets out. So I feel like that's a big challenge for the Valley here specifically. And on top of that, again, the dynamic changes with what ultimate CCAT takes, right? And what he decides to throw at the Valley here. Still, it's a very objective focused game for the Valley, and that's kind of your game plan the whole time, because if you're trying to fight Burn X Flash face to face here, you're gonna get your ankles broken basically at this point. So next turtle comes up here. We'll see if they find the positioning and the space that they need to take this next turtle.
I'm seeing that I'm your ATM is missing his ult. It looks like he may have tried to get into an altercation with Fly Chicken, but it seems like nothing came of it. And the same can be said, Chima, he's lost at least 50% of his HP. I don't think anything's gonna be happening here. This is like a very awkward wet noodle fight.
Yeah, CCAT has taken that feathered airstrike though, so we need to keep our eyes open for that. And down it comes, trying to zone Hoon away. Mobazane is close to this turtle right now. Chima also trying to fight it out, but Fly Chicken takes out CCAT. Chima able to take the turtle though. Hessa now trying to move on. Hoon does fall down. Fly Chicken on the run along with Super Shark and Mobazane, but it seems like Burn Flash doesn't want to let this up. Mobazane now coming out with the Katona's welcome, locks on to D7, chomp chomp into the wall and down goes D7. Shark force use the flicker as the shadow comes in. Chima looks for it, can't find it, but still a fair trade for both teams.
Oh boy, I mean, I would still say that Burn X Flash still came up on top, a lot less battle spells being expanded, and now a big window for Burn X Flash to actually punish Fly Chicken now that he doesn't have his flicker. All he has is the Falling Star Moon to get out of tough situations, which can easily dealt with Chima's OP Shadow Kill.
I mean, even taking a look at the items, it's still, again, it's pretty even across the board here. Still action.
Oh, Hoon with the feathered airstrike. Chima goes down. D7 does find the knockup onto Hoon, getting that stun, but basic, getting aggressive. ATM will fall. D7 forced to use a flicker, trying to get away, but now the Valley are starting to take control of this game.
Well, and with that, right, the minuscule gold lead that was in favor for Burn X Flash is gone here. And like you said, the backpack has started, right? It's going in the basic here. He's going to be able to grab that bottom turn on the bottom side. And still, they're working. They're putting pressure.
Most definitely D7 trying to keep them away. And one thing is, we were worried about that Esmeralda, but Fly Chicken is coming through.
Yep, he's doing a really good job, and especially, I'm pretty sure he's like maxed out his average by now. At this stage, he's traded so often, and this is the first time we're seeing it. Look at Hoon. He's absolutely just frustrating and pushing Burn back, but this could be the counter attack that we're looking for. D7, keep your eyes on him.
Yeah, Mobazane is very deep, but he doesn't want to let up just yet. Did he take it?
Yep.
He steals the purple buff. Chima takes a lot of damage, can't dash in like that anymore. It's becoming a little too risky.
That was a risky decision, but it ended up paying out for them. So this is the thing, right? We're seeing a very synergized the Valley, right? This is something that we didn't see so much of in the group stage. So whatever happened in the past few days, they figured things out, and now they're going to be battling for this turtle here. But still, Burn X Flash has taken 2 of them. Can they get this one here for the Valley?
It's definitely not going to be easy, but Mobazane may be able to do it. Back in the backside, though. Super Shark with the flicker. Lands an on blast. CCAT taken out. I'm your ATM. Tries to land, but connects to no one. No. Hoon does get stunned. D7 trying to do something, but Mobazane takes turtle. A nice big hit. ATM goes down. D7 could be next. Fly Chicken doesn't want to let up. He's going to chase. He's bulky. He's tanky. He's under the tower, and down goes D7. Chima up against this orange buff. Back against the wall, Super Shark and Hoon want to try to find him, but he should be able to flicker away safely.
I mean, they might still go on the hunt here. They've got the information. Yeah, Chima, he's going to run out of places to go. Let's see if he can juke them out.
I think he may be able to, but it seems like the Valley keeping it disciplined. They don't want to waste any time. They want to get something out of this.
Well, I mean, Fly Chicken, he checked the common spot. He knows that there is the Pixel Brush, but it's too late. It was a 50-50 there, and therefore not worth his time. Back up towards the top lane. And now, looking at Farsa, Hoon, he's got the 2 core items. He just needs a little bit of time to start scaling up. He's already dishing out so much damage.
Yeah, not only that too, but with Basic here now having that Wind of Nature available to him, or he's working on, he has the Corrosion Scythe here. That's going to be trouble, right? Still going to be working on the next core item, but still, you saw the recalls come out here. They're feeling confident. It is 4.2k gold ahead here. But let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet. It's only 9 minutes into the game. Burn X Flash could still make a play here. The question is, where do they make it? That's the thing. And again, CCAT really hasn't been able to utilize his Valentina just yet.
Oh, Fly Chicken in a bit of trouble. They want to lock onto him. The tower does fall. But right now that Esmeralda's so tanky. Hoon gets found by D7. Mobazane, wait a second, conceal play. Nice stun onto D7. Daytona's welcome. Tries to lock on, but they still find him. Basic finally doing some damage. Numenon Blast, no flicker to connect, so the Numenon Blast doesn't find the stun just yet. Basic and Shark gonna chip away at this lane, and I think the action is over.
Well, for now, for the time being, I mean, the fact that CCAT was able to, sorry, not CCAT, but D7 finding Hoon, this is a pretty good trade. However, topside is losing, topside tier 2 is already losing so much HP. It's basically free economy for the Valley. So if they want to get into that 5k gold lead and put Burn even further down, they can absolutely do so. And I think the Valley, they don't have to take the Lord now. They just need to keep putting up the pressure and choking out Chima.
Yeah, look at the way Zane is playing right now, just in their face. This is reminiscent to like Wise playing the Barats, jumping in there, even with the Esmeralda, very M3-esque right now.
Well, right now, total control here objectively. They get a turret. D7 gonna check that bush, take a couple of hits here, but the fight for this Lord is going to ensue. Fly Chicken having a massive game so far on this Esmeralda, and they pursue it.
Most definitely Mobazane. He's got it down to about 30%. Does seem like the conceal play is going to come. D7 misses the wild charge. ATM misses the bravest fighter. Only gets a stun onto Super Shark. Chima comes in, but not in vain. Down goes D7. ATM may fall next. Basic on the chase. He finds it. That's a double. Hessa with the blazing duet, forced the BMI out. Fly Chicken does get found by CCAT, and Chima tries to look for it, so it's a 2-for-1 trade, but the Lord still goes to the Valley.
Oh man, Valley now with the 5k goalie, he's going to turn that into at least 7k deficit against Burn. You can see that Hessa is scaling up relatively quick with 3 items and a Malefic Roar, which helped him actually kill Fly Chicken towards the later half of that fight. But you have to admit that as of right now, D7, he has to use his flicker to close that distance. He had a good angle, but he could have guaranteed a hit had he just flickered forward. He's greeding out on his battle spell.
Now the Lord is coming in. Zane and Shark trying to hold down the front side. Hoon does not have that feathered airstrike, so he's not going to be able to help this siege effort. Down goes the Lord. Not too much material for the side of the Valley.
So very disciplined, right? The Valley here, they got a nice comfortable gold lead. They're going to be taking the resources as well from Burn X Flash. Meanwhile, you got Fly Chicken walking that wave on the bottom side, looking for another turret here, opening up the map further. Can Burn X Flash defend against this siege?
Ooh, there goes Hoon with the feathered airstrike. ATM taking a bit of damage. They are able to open up the map a bit. And here in a second, with Fly Chicken cutting this lane, that should be another free tier 2 tower.
Let's see whether, I mean, the outer turrets are basically gone at this point, and the Valley, they're very confident once they have this lead. They know that Burn can't really do too much about the situation, and D7 has to really be careful with his power of natures, because as soon as his immunity to crowd control disappears, the Valley will jump upon him. So I think at this stage of the game, the Valley, let the waves push on out. Come on out of the base, and let's get into a brawl.
And I mean, even looking at the items, like you mentioned, you know, with Hessa having those 3 core items, he's got the Demon Hunter Sword, he's got the Golden Staff, Malefic Roar here on this Claude, and also CCAT had the Numeron Blast. Not sure if he's still holding on to it, but if they can get that set up, whether it's in the base defense or not, if they find 2-3 targets, it's overlapped with a great Blazing Duet Wild Charge combination. Burn X Flash isn't out of this, right? Despite that 5.7k gold lead for the Valley, they can set themselves up here for success, but what we've seen so far is the Valley not allowing that to happen. Here comes the conceal.
Possible conceal play. It might be in vain, though. C-Cat able to flicker away. Keep our eyes on Hessa, though, hiding out in this bush. D7 goes down. Hessa comes in with the Blazing Duet, but a nice winner Truncheon from Hoon. Down goes ATM. Next will be Chima. Will has to get out of this. I don't think so. Force the flicker.
Wow.
And he falls. That's a maniac for Basic. His first one in M4. Now they're going to try to close the distance here. Burn X Flash on the ropes.
Oh my lord, nothing gets past White Chicken. He saw that right at the very edge of his screen, the Blazing Duet. He foresaw it coming and immediately turned 180 around to deal with the problem. And now, this could be it.
This could definitely be it. The Numenon Blast does not connect, but they're going to be able to clear these waves. The Valley with the chokehold over Burn X Flash right now. Burn X Flash coming out of the base, though, trying to defend, and it looks like they will be able to do it. The Valley keeping it disciplined. They're going to go for this Lord and try to finish this off. But wait a second. Chima coming in. I'm your ATM with the bravest fighter. Gets a nice flicker. D7 comes in as well, but still not enough damage. Mobazane gonna get the Daytona's welcome. Burst him against the wall, and I'm your ATM will fall. Now, back to the Lord.
Oh my goodness. What's so unfortunate about this play is the fact that Burn had all the right ideas, executed as best as they can, but with an 8.7, 8.8k goal lead now, and they've already hit the 42, gone past the 42k mark. They're just literally one item away to making a difference in that fight.
I mean, it shows, right? It really shows an itemization for the Valley here. And that's what we see working so well for them. So they just secure themselves a Lord here. They're going to be getting ready for this Lord push. 10k gold ahead here. Burn X Flash is going to have a defense of a lifetime. And I'm not even sure if C-Cat has an ultimate just yet with IMU. But as you said, Gideon, the backpack in full force here for Basic, but it's not even just that. I feel like everybody's got their own pack here because Super Shark, look at him, he's massive. 0-0-12 on a Lolita again for this match. And Fly Chicken, the big question mark, does Esmeralda still work here? It obviously does. And he's such a good distraction. That's something that works great for Esmeralda, and they're playing around that here. Not to mention Mobazane is also a big, huge dinosaur, and now they get ready for this siege on the base.
Most definitely the Lord creeping its way in along with Mobazane. Keep our eyes on Hoon as he does drop that feathered airstrike with the flicker to bait out the bravest warrior. Basic gonna shred down I'm your ATM, and this could be it. Down goes Chima, and down goes Burn X Flash. C-Cat, the last one standing. The Valley gonna bring out the recalls, because tonight the Valley will not burn. They will go for.
Okay, yes. So there we go, guys. The Valley takes down the Burn. No, the Burn. Burn got burned. Valley winning with it 2-0. 2 wins and 0 losses. So that was actually kind of painful to watch, to be honest. A bit painful to watch because the Burn with a 0 win rate, the Burn had a total of 5 games, including the group stage, and they have won nothing. They have 0 wins. So that's a bit painful for Burn, man. He's calling Chicken out. Oh, snap. Basic complaining. Oh, snap. Okay, S. That could have been a record. So anyways, guys, that's very sad for Burn X, but at least the Valley is still in the match. There's still a chance for the Valley to come out on top, because I know a lot of you guys have your bets on the Valley. All right, lots of hype on the Valley, so they still have a chance to come out on the finals. The Valley wins. The Valley versus Black Sun. Well, a bit more. Zane actually kept his word, said by Rexodam. So the next match is actually gonna be Malvinas Gaming versus MENA, which is Occupy Thrones. Occupy Thrones also has yet to win with a record of 0-3, just like Burn X. Elgin, do you know Danger? Abela? What? Mohammed Zain. Oh. Stealing the Savage. Baby Beatrix, what's up? So let's check out your comments first while we're waiting for the interview of the Blacklist. I mean, the Valley, because they will interview the Valley. Shout out to Zendex. How are you, bro? How are you doing, Zendex? Ganda sana pag Valley versus Black. Ooh, said by Jack. Went from the Valley to the continent. Went from the Valley to the continent. We get to see Mara's legs again. We get to see Mara's legs again once they interview the Valley. Yo, the Valley, go for the interview, man. Legs time, Mara legs time. But do they still have the... Wait, do they still have the...
As a Hayabusa, actually any assassin hero, kind of except for the Ling, is that you need some kind of advantage in terms of gold, like EXP or anything, because he could not deal the damage. Like, Boras is already tanky as he is, and if the Hayabusa is losing by a lot, they're
do
losing
they still
their
have
win
some
condition.
lights
That's
outside?
not even bringing up the fact that Fly Chicken...
Do they still have some lights outside? Because I think it's... What time is in Jakarta, Indonesia? I think it's 8 p.m. Put on some lights on those visual... The important visual stuff. Cherkon is back. Who's gonna win, Valley or Blacklist? We're not even sure if Valley and Blacklist will meet. Because right now, Blacklist is on the top tiers of the match. And to be honest, the Valley is on the lowest stage. Even though they won this, they're still a bit far from reaching the Blacklist. But who knows, right? Who knows? Where are you from, Elgin? We're from PH. Elgin, say Hoya, please. What's Hoya? Shout out again to Earl Cows. Thank you for becoming a member of the Peanut Butter Gang. Again, thank you to our members, Earl Cows, Daniel, and Hera. Will Valley face Todak? Oh yeah, who's Valley gonna be facing in the next match? For the winners of the lower brackets, just like the Valley, they will be facing the losers of the upper brackets. So who's gonna be their match? Who's gonna be the team that's against Valley? We will have to check. Is it Todak? Todak, yeah, it's gonna be Todak. It's gonna be Todak versus the Valley, and we have to remember Todak was actually doing good. Todak was doing good. So if the Valley beats Todak, man, that really says a lot. That the hype is true. Elgin, Tarmit Lian. What could you mean? Jirius Ehe. So Todak had been performing well, but they did lose on the upper bracket matches. But they still performed well. So if the Valley beats them, they have more chances to meet the Blacklist. What? My comment section lagged. I can't see your comments right now. Your video OP, Sinan Mansuri. Thank you, man. Burn got burned. Yep. Shrek Kupine. Tom Philip. Kerry finally bought one. Yeah. Now it's gonna be leg time. Come on, leg time. Show up. Who's gonna be the MVP? Oh, here we go. I see your Matcha. What's up? Malaysian Pride, Rexadam. Proud Pinoy Basic. Just imagine, man. We PH players are getting imported. Have you played with Angela White? Angela White? Kishan? Vitani? Do you have a girlfriend? I have 4 kids. Layla, best counter carry. Who will play Mina? It's gonna be Malvis Gaming from Peru. It's gonna be Peru versus Middle East North Africa. Elgin, Messi, or Cristiano? I'd have to go with Messi, but I do like Cristiano personally. Musta ka na po, Mr. Elgin? JM, we're doing good. Basic is pride of India, said by Gigachan. Elgin, do you play solo queue? Yeah, we do a lot of solo queue actually. We mostly play solo queues. We usually play with the boys whenever we're making videos. But usually we do play solo queue. Basics got stronger thanks to his haters. Basic absorbing Yaoi fans' hatred. Dang. Elgin counters every ML hero. Earl Cows. Mobile Zane, pride of the NA US. Basex. Here we go. Mo Daijubu Nazet Watashi ga kita. Gen Hocho. Is that Japanese? Hey Papa, I want a skin. I don't know, son. Marivic. Are you a son or a daughter? Marivic. Nah, it's a daughter. I don't know, daughter, man. We don't have skin giveaways right now on this video. Limited. Bobo, nice game. Randall Ian Abella, what's up? Sweetheart, love you from Turkey. What's up, sweetheart from Turkey? Bayna Elgin, di na maminsin. I'm sorry, Pran. 2x. I did not see some of your comments, Pran. Because sometimes casting time. Okay, let's go. Let's cast. Oh, snap. Barats killing people. Blue guys deleting the red guys. Lapu-Lapu on the run. And he dead. Lapu-Lapu RIP. Burn spinning around. That Claude. Shoutcasting skills 101. And more fights are happening. And again, blue guys won. Run, Mother Liquor, run! There you go, he died. Best caster. And again, Claude spinning to his death. Nice game, Claude. Probably should cast. Ara mara. Okay. United States of India. Still so much hater pa rin sa Valley. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of people who have good opinions on the Valley. Probably because they had too much hype and... Yo, where the heck is Mara's Legs? Show us Mara's Legs. Any comments on Shark? Collab with Hororowen? I am not sure. Sir Elgin, what do you think if Moonton created a new hero and same size of the Lord? That will be fun, baby Beatrix. But maybe a bit smaller than the Lord because it's a bit... Ooh, it's getting dark. It's getting dark with our babe Mara. Who's the other one? Mongstar. Oh, it's Clara. Mara Clara. So, yo, let's listen to the interview. Whenever Hat Babe is talking, we have to listen.
White chicken stealing your thunder and taking that savage from you. Arr.
I think it's fine. I think.
Really? Okay, so that means I wanted... If you're saying you think, that means you're not sure. So
yeah, I'm not sure.
I want it to be fine because you're my teammate. But, okay, in all honesty, what do you want to say to him right now?
No, a win is still a win.
A win is still a win. Okay, why did you do that? You guys were winning anyway.
I was just in the zone. I didn't mean to. I mean, you know, when anyone gets a maniac in rank, you always have that thought in the back of your mind, like, should I steal it or not?
Oh.
And I didn't want to, but maybe that thought overpowered me.
Okay, so you just gotta do it fast enough, basic.
Right.
Almost, but two
MVP,
maniacs.
not good enough.
Yeah, but you came into MPL ID last time, right? And you guys say that you want to play in M4, and it's happening now. But what is your next wish or hope for this M4? Maybe Foyt or Mobazin? Be champion?
I think we'd be happy with, of course, maybe top 4 would be a good goal to set, but of course, we're trying the best we possibly can, no matter what that might be.
Mobazin, is that you? Oh, just the top 4? Is that
We would like to be champions. We'll do the best we can. Maybe we'll be champions, maybe we'll be top 4, top 8. We don't know, but we'll try our best.
you? Okay, whoa, this is a...
But you get humble.
I'm feeling a different Mobazin right now. Speaking of, you didn't get a chance to talk about it here in the world stage. When we were doing the live draw, you said that the group stage will be an easy ride. But what happened there? Because it wasn't a desirable result. You finished 3rd, but we know you can do it. I mean, we know that you're honest, especially now with your opponent. You said, Cambodia, forget about it. And you swept them exactly the way you thought it was going to go. What happened between the group stages to now? Was there a struggle? Tell us.
Well, before the group stages, we were actually playing pretty good. I think it just wasn't our best performance. Something about the stage, just the games. We knew ourselves that we played horribly that day, and we have a lot better to offer. And we tried our best today to show it.
It was more of the stage. Was it overwhelming how big it was? Was it the crowd? What was it?
I think we had to work on stuff too besides the outside interferences. The drums are pretty annoying though.
The drums.
Yeah.
So you don't know if it's your heart, if it's your heartbeat or the drum beat.
Boom, boom, boom. But yeah, after this, you're gonna face the representative of Malaysia, Todak. How do you feel about facing Todak tomorrow in Best of 3 Series?
Yeah. Can we do it the MOBA Zane way?
Yeah, MOBA Zane.
MOBA Zane way. How is it like?
Good luck.
Oh, good luck for both.
MOBA Zane, is that you? Is that you? Did someone come inside you? Okay, we'll give you another chance, okay? Take two.
Todak.
3-0. 3-0.
3-0.
It's best of 3.
To the Valley.
2-0.
2-0.
Best of 3. 2-0. All right. MOBA Zane, we're going to give you a little bit of time to rest because you guys deserve it with the sweep once again. Congratulations to the Valley.
Woo, they burned the stage again.
Oh, they burned the stage. That's
right.
The Valley, dude. Go ahead, you guys.
Thank you so much.
Rest for tomorrow.
Yeah,
Clara?
just take it with you. It's a souvenir.
You can take it with you. You
Merchandise.
deserve the mic. You
Thank
deserve
you,
the
guys.
mic. Clara, that was really amazing. I mean,
Yes, that's right.
people know MOBA Zane to be somebody that is honest with the way they feel, and they were able
Look at
to
them.
prove what he was talking about with Cambodia, and now they can forget about it.
Okay.
God dang it, Mara. God dang it, Mara. Did you just say to MOBA Zane, did someone come inside you? Chill, girl. Imagine being touched by Mara a lot. That's a lot of touching, Mara. So we will probably have to go to the pro scene. Okay? We're gonna go to the pro scene just to be touched by Mara. We will practice we will have a boot camp, train with the boys and everything, all of that crap, man. Let's do it. Just to be touched in the shoulder by Mara and be asked by Mara, did someone come inside you? Probably choose better wordings. when you snap, it's Cherkun. Cherkun is back. So so that's it, guys. We will have to take a break. It's 33 minutes. Be careful tonight, man. Best motivation, right? I know, right? That's gonna be your best motivation. You have to win. Not for the cash money, not for the fame and glory, but for the touch of Mara. So that's it. We will have to take a break because it's freaking 33 minutes. Because if we don't take a break for this 30-minute duration, I think our chat is gonna get sus. We're gonna have a very sus chat if we wait for 33 minutes for the next game. So we will have to take a break again and then wait for the last match. Shout out to Sting. Woof woof. Mara, bringing out our inner dog. Mara. So that's it, guys. Will you review? Once we still don't have the figurine though. We will have to wait for the figurine. James Broads, my kids are small. They can't play yet. Play a game. Please, Elgin, give shout out to Chapri. Michael, shout out to Michael's friends, which is Chapri. For the glory, for the win, for the legs. Definitely. I like the other lady more. Oh, that's Clara, the other lady. Play rank. We actually can play rank on during this live stream. Daddy, please play game. I can probably after the. We can probably live stream a game after the M4 event. Yeah, it's 30 minutes, man. Mara OP. Who? Ooh, which do you guys like more, Mara or Clara? Yo, Elgin, who do you think's gonna win, MVG or OT? I think it's MVG because OT also has that same bad score as the Burn. They have not yet won a single match during the group stage. But like I said, it will be better if they show a better show. If MENA answers back and win. Hopefully, actually, MENA win. But I do think that Malvinas Gaming is the better team. But like I said, it will be really good to see MENA doing good in the M4s. I can't play, man. I can't I can't stream a game during these live streams. Elgin, what MM is meta? A lot. Beatrix, Kerry, even Irrital, Claude, even Kimi. But you don't see Kimi being banned here in the M4. Well, sometimes you see Kimi being banned in the Mythics. Elgin, baby girl. Chat so sussy. Blink fast if you're getting forced to stream. Nah, not really. Do you know Cowsep Mobile Ads? Yeah, we do know Cowsep. Clint? Oh yeah, Clint had also been used a couple of times in the M4. Elgin, say I'm in meta. Yeah, Beatrix is definitely in the meta. Claude, Kerry. 1-1. We forgot to mention 1-1. Bro, Lancelot smash or pass. Although we don't swing that way, but if I'm a girl, would I smash or pass on Lancelot? I'm not sure. Do you guys does girls like feminine males? Or do they like the rough, rugged kind of males? Like I said, this chat is gonna go sus if we stay for 30 minutes, man. You're stealing viewers from MLBB. Copyright, dude. We actually have a permission on this one. Inaagaw mo viewers ng MLBB. Now you actually need a special permission to restream this events. Bruh, Mobazane got humbled. Said by Shrek Kupine. Smash. Shout out to General Bupen. Elgin, best girl better than Mara and Clara. What? Do you know K-pop? Yeah, we do. We have heard of K-pop. We've seen K-pop. Is it our preference? Oh, I do like one K-pop dude. If Bobby. There's one because we don't usually listen to K-pop and stuff, but there's one K-pop dude that I like, which is Bobby. You don't have to ask me what he sang though. But I think some of you guys know. Bobby raps. He raps as well. Korea, Psy is the best K-pop. Bobby from, I forgot what team, what group. BOBY. Elgin, Mara or Clara? Who? I will have to say go for Mara. I more meat. I prefer females with more meat. That sounds wrong. That sounds so wrong. Yeah, Bobby from Icon. Jairus thank you for that. Yeah, Bobby from Icon. I like his style whenever he does the raps, smooth transition from English to Korean raps. You don't know, you don't have to ask what he sang though. So you like Hilda? Yeah, I definitely like Hilda. Hilda's OP. I'm reporting this poll. Thick woman, yeah. I prefer my female woman strong, man. You like Mara because thicker? Yeah, maybe. So you like Hilda. We're gonna have a break cause this chat room might become R18 if we continue. And as you know, I always answer your questions, no matter what it is. Chat is going wild. Please make Harama Hanime. Oh snap! I can't. I'm gonna take a break because there's a lot of anime again. Ara mara mara. Elgin rule 34. Oh snap! We can't have that. Because there's actually a huge chance that we might meet Mara in real life, and it's gonna be so awkward if this becomes a thing. Because we've been invited as well. I think it was M2. We've been invited before in Jakarta. I'm not sure if it was an MM tournament, but we've been invited before on this events, and we just had to say no because during that time, we had a lot of work. So hopefully, we never meet. Elgin, what's your name mean? I don't know, man. It's my real name. Elgin is my real name. When are you gonna upload the next? We can work on the next ML animation once this live stream is done up to January 15, because we're gonna be restreaming this event up to January 15. And to be honest, that takes a lot of our time for animations and video edits. And right now, May is the only one working on the 1 minute lore video, and I can't help that much because of the good thing Elgin has no female avatar. Make creation camp lobby. I can. Mara animation. God dang it. Yo, we're gonna have to take a break. Are you gonna post another video while waiting for the next match? Yeah, I will probably. Me and my brother will probably work on the next video while we're waiting. Also, that's another reason why we're gonna go on break. Have to work on the other animation. This because to be honest, this live stream is taking up a lot of our time. Elgin was artists, you know what to do. Did you ever go? Nah, we were invited before to a tournament in Jakarta. But that was before the COVID. That was before the COVID issue. But we had lots of work back then. Where are you from? We're from PH. Mara, yo, stop saying that. Stop saying that, man. I might actually meet the person. So, now we're doing full YouTube. Raisin Cabarles. We're doing full-time YouTube because it actually takes a lot of time. We actually had 10 guys before working on the YouTube alone. At some point in time, we had 10 guys. 11, I think, including me. And all of us was just working on content every day. And now, we're down to half. So, there's also tons of work. I would like Elgin to meet Mara. Well, anyways, those are just jokes. I have 4 kids, man. And wife. Elgin, Clara, or Mara? Elgin is Sus. Answer the question, Elgin. If she was a mage, who is Mara, Elgin? Probably I don't know. Probably a burst mage. Oh, no. Probably a physical mage. Yep. Thick. Elgin stream equals simp stream. Hyperblend mode coming in. Mara is what? Yo, King Merster. Elgin, smash or pass MLBB heroes. Like I said, that's gonna be a bad game for me because I will probably always say smash. Bursty Mage Mara. Yeah, Burst Mage Mara. Hopefully they don't see this one. Hopefully they don't see this. Elgin, Indian Pride. Mara has the Aurora dress. People have no filter here. Some of the guys were saying that they were watching here on our live stream because it was toxic on the MLBB official channel on the chat rooms. But it seems like we have a different kind of, I don't know, can you call it toxic? You have a different kind of vibe going on our chat rooms. Yeah, Elgin Singh. Indian Pride. Apparently, I'm Indian right now. Show the bracket for tomorrow, please. For tomorrow, so far the thing that we've only checked is the Valley going up against Todak, because the winners of the lower brackets is going to be facing the losers from the upper brackets. Elbasi. Culture chat? Is this a culture chat? Elgin, Sunny Leon or Mia Khalifa? Who? Sunny Leon or Mia Khalifa? I don't know who's Sunny Leon. I'm not updated with the I'm not updated with the corn CORN industry. I don't know who's Sunny Leon. Normal chat in Ohio. Matcha, what's up? Fervent Cruz. To be honest though, I don't. Okay, let's Google the names you're saying. Sunny Leon. Okay. Now we know. Now we know. We've got the camera. So we will have to take a break. We don't want this turning into That's it. We That's it. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna be back. We don't. Do you know the word prolapse? Yeah, prolapse. Why? Tata pa ba? Yeah, let's focus on the M4 event. Biases comments. We're gonna be back. Okay, guys, I promise we're gonna be back because there's 19, 20 minutes left. And we can't be talking about naughty stuff for 20 minutes more. Mess Insta. Yo, okay, let's go for the goodbye intro. Our usual intro. Or outro pala. Outro. Sorry. It's gonna be our outro. Here we go. So what can you say about the skin of Mara? Is it worth... Oh snap, I can't say that. Share your thoughts in the comment section. I'm going to leave you with more skins. So stay safe and thank you for watching. Because the next line said, is it worth buying? And so bye guys. See you. Bye.